What's up, everyone? This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, aka The Legend, and my pronouns are he, him, his. And welcome to the Steven Factor. Over the weekend, Zohran Madani finally went to Washington, D.C. for a first time to meet President Trump. This is a first time that the mayor-elect never went to Washington, D.C. before. And it's been there for more over almost like 300 years, to be honest with you. Before I'm going to start, I checked some of the comments from Instagram when Zohran Madani took a picture while he's heading on the airplane. And there's so many celebrities and friends, and all my friends are liking this wonderful picture. Here's some of the comments. One is for Julianne Moore, applause emoji. Then Sunny Anderson, from the Food Network. Aha, that grin says so much. And hot girls for Zohran. Get his ass 100%. Right. Now, anyways, the question is, what Zohran Madani is going to say to Trump? Is he going to say something strict? Say something like the opinions that he doesn't like? Or hopefully he will put on some boxing gloves, do a little bit of Rocky Balboa, like, hey, yo, Adrian, what's going on, Adrian? I don't know I don't know what's really happening in this situation. Well, let's find out. Now, on Friday, he finally went to Washington somewhere after between like 3 or 3:30-ish. And since President Trump decided to lose his cool, he decided trying to calm down a little bit while he's here. So, in Washington, D.C., Trump and Zohran are having a meeting, and I got this article from NBC News. So, here's the article, and I want to read what it says. Now, New York Mayor-elect Zohran Madani said Saturday that he still believes that President Trump is a fascist and in this post, but he viewed their first face-to-face meeting at the White House on Friday as an opportunity to work together on lowering the cost of living for New Yorkers. After months of trading insults during campaign, the two were friendly during the meeting, with the president telling reporters he'll be cheering for Madani and Mayor-elect calling the meeting productive. Following their meeting, Madani was asked by the reporters if he stood by this decision to call Trump a fascist during his campaign. That's okay. You can't just say it, Trump told him jokingly. It is easier than explain it. Oh, hold on. It is easier than explain it. On Saturday, Madani told Meet the Press, and just remind you, Meet the Press aired over 70 years ago, and they pre-recorded on Saturdays, and it will be aired on Sundays. That's how the magic works on television. Yes, so moderator Kristen Welker that he does still believe the president is a fascist. After the President Trump said that, and I say yes, Madani said. He added that something I've said in the past, and I said today. And I think what I appreciated about the conversations that I had with the president was that we were not shy about the places of disagreement. about the politics that has brought us to this moment. And we also wanted to focus on what it could like to deliver on a shared allowances of an affordability crisis of New Yorkers. Mandani referred to the other negative comments about Trump, yelling, Welker, everything I said in the past, I continue to believe. I'm not coming into the Oval Office to make a point or make a stand. I'm coming in there to deliver for the New Yorkers, he added. The mayor-elect also about the attitude goings into the meeting and why it ended up so friendly. So this is when something between a bromance starts. It's a bromance love fest going on here. I thought again and again about what it would mean for New Yorkers if we could establish a productive relationship that will focusing on the issues that those New Yorkers stay up late at night thinking about rather than keep training barbs, Madani told Welker. When you actually ask New Yorkers and you listen to them, you hear it come back to the issues that animated not just the conversations the president and I had with the press after our meeting, but frankly in the meeting itself. Mandani added, the mayor-elect pointed to Trump's own campaign message last year, which included promise to lower costs for Americans on day one of his second term. On Saturday, Mandani said he went out his way during the mayoral campaign to speak to New York living in the Bronx and Queens who have voted for Trump in 2024. And I'm going to stop right here, and this is a lot of paragraph that I really want to share this with you. However, I want to do it something completely cheesy about this, because after the news media pulled out, they have coming out of their minds, and I've just found out a Gothamist. It's been revealed that Trump and Zohran are having a little bit of a surprising bromance meeting. And here's some of the different paragraphs. A different article, by the way. I'm sorry. Gothamists have their point of view. And it goes like this. On this first paragraph, it says President Trump on Friday expressed unexpected confidence in Mayor-elect Zohran Mandani following their first face-to-face meeting at the White House. He was very confident and he could do a good job. And they're sharing interesting issues on affordability. He also says a great meaning and describing Mandani as a rational man who is really want to see New Yorkers be great again. First of all, this is an issue right now with President Trump. President Trump loves Mandani so bad that he and him working together as besties. However, Zohran don't like Trump whatsoever. Zohran wants to do it his way, not Trump's way. Donald Trump wants to destroy the historical landmarks and wants to rebuild the houses that he doesn't care. That's number one. Number two, if Donald Trump will gonna meet Mandani somewhere or somehow, they might going to build houses together to destroy the houses, the historical houses that we live on. But listen, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. He wants to do it his own way, and he doesn't want a relationship with this guy. And And I really don't appreciate it how Donald Trump has been doing. I don't know how long it's going to next. I don't know what's going to happen between him and his relationship with Mandani. That he thinks that he's a good guy. Maybe I want to work with him or this and that. I don't know. I just really don't know whatsoever. But we'll see how it goes. But during the remarks that Donald Trump calls him the communist and something like that, and he wants to focus on areas that the two could work together. Like I said, they're not going to work together. Madani's going to do his own way. Trump also said that the new world affordability that Madani, who stood up to see by Trump's smile and struck a conciliatory tone toward a leader he could call one and dispose. The president seemed make light of those insults when the reports asked Madani about them. And yeah. And also, Madani has been discussing about the ICE issues from state to state, trying innocent people, but you know how's really going on in this situation. And there's so many comments of concerns about. One is WMRW says, and I quote, "I'm fully comfortable saying they are more common and then they're different. They do different. They are obviously usually not always opposite ends of the political spectrum." The other one, Linda Brunt, says that Hart agreed, and to his credit, Madani is very smart about proactivity, setting up meetings with the people who declare themselves in opposition and easing their concerns. And also, Era Muff says Trump is recruiting my pro-Sanders vote for Trump. This is some sort of equivalent to rounding up Maha, raw foods, no mask, flour, anti-vaxxers casting their fighter. Alright, here's I've been thinking about what is my point of view between Trump and Mandani. It's a good thing that Mandani finally went to Donald Trump in a tone way. But Donald Trump realized that his life will be over. The midterm elections is coming in 2026. His life is in jeopardy. His dreams will be shattered. And his campaign will be a downfall. And he knew that he wanted to try to make something to make Zohran Mamdani a better candidate, a better leader, to make a world for a better place. I didn't say New York. I say a world. But in day one, what I just said, on my 650th show, I will tell Zohran and said, don't screw up. And I have a feeling that something is really going on. Okay? But I knew that everything was going to be okay. I knew Donald Trump just realized that this is not going to happen. He wants Cuomo to win. He wants working together behind closed doors. And they became friends a long time ago. It's fine. But when Andrew Cuomo comforted him during the COVID situation, this is not right. This is not absolutely right. So you knew that it's all about the money. It's all about the system. And those younger voters really don't care. And I'm talking about the Zillennials born from 1981 through 96 and 1997 through 2002. So, here's the question. Will Zohran and Trump work together? Or are they going to go on their separate ways? Zohran going to do his agenda? Or Trump going to do his agenda? Or Trump could listen, or Zohran could listen what Trump said, or Trump could listen what Zohran said. So this is the battle between two furious leaders in two different states. That is something need to agree on. And that's my bottom line. If you learn more about this channel, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to see my latest videos, and also the like button as well. This is your stream, Mr. Steven, saying Dolo by la familia, and thank you for watching the Steven Factor. One love, peace.